Hey everybody, this is Sky coming at you with a tag. First one for me, but I thought, why not, right? I was watching Amy F. She's doing a Pan That palette on the Too Faced chocolate bar, I do believe. I think it's the chocolate bar, not the sweet one. But I've watched, and I like some of the looks she's put together, along with LS, or she's used her full name now. But I like how they're doing it, and I was watching them. Anyways, she had this tag, and she said, if you're watching it, you were tagged. And I put on there, I was thinking about using it, and she said, go for it. So here I am, you know, hey. Sorry, talking a lot. Been a long day. I've talked about in other videos, they're doing construction behind me, and so I'm having to do this later at night after they're quiet, so you can actually hear me and not everything else going on behind me. It is what it is. So let's get into that. She had said this tag was not for no repurchase. And I have one thing is for sure, a never repurchase, because I really don't need to be buying blue eyeliners. I don't do a lot of blue looks, so why do I need a blue eyeliner? And I thought about using them as in the inner eye and for like a bright pop of color. And only one of mine's bright enough for that, but it's not waterproof, so it smears off, and then I end up with a blue mess, or it ends up in my eye, and I get really annoyed when that happens, because then I'm sitting here digging out of my corner of my eye, or my eyes all day, and the red and water, it's just not good. So blue eyeliner, I have 3 here. This one's in a Pan Your Project. It's pretty much done. I'm going to use it for smearing on the outside corner 1 or 2 more times, and it should, well, it is gone. I mean, there's only like that little bit. I guess I could say it's gone and just chuck it, but I figure I'll try to get one more use out of it at work. But I consider that gone enough that I only had 2, so then I could go get my purple eyeliners. But yeah, I don't have no business buying blue eyeliners. I hardly ever use them. I'm really attracted to the color blue, but I struggle with it on my eyes sometimes, which is really funny. With the blue greens, you think I could pull it off, but sometimes blue is just too cool tone, and I really need a warm blue to pull it off, and those are hard to find. So that's one item that I just have no business buying any more of. The second thing, at least for a while until I get rid of them, are my Buxom glosses. I don't need to buy any more glosses. I have Buxom, I have one Jordana, thank goodness. I only have 1 of those, and I love the smell of this. If you never really taste it, it's not bad, but not a big fan of the formula. It doesn't stay very long. But I absolutely have a ton of these Buxom ones. I got the spring pack last year, and then I got the Christmas pack, and I don't know, I have like close to, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of these little guys that I need to use up. So no more Buxom glosses. Since most of these are glosses, I only have a couple of these. I gave one of these away because it's not a color I would ever really use. It was the purple one. A friend of mine, she likes to wear purple. And I gave her that one. And I have these ones. And 2 of these I absolutely love. And the other ones, doubt if I'll wear. And then I have the frosted ones, which aren't true glosses. They're a lip something, or not a paint, but I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, the frosted ones. Yeah, I'm not buying any more Buxom until I get this down to like I have 3 of these. Because then I feel like I have a better control, and I actually kind of have an idea of what colors I will be buying when I go to rebuy, because a lot of these are just too bright for me for gloss. This Jane is a beautiful color, but you need more color in your lips already before you use this. Otherwise, it just looks like a brown sheen, and it's not pretty. This Julie is bright pink. Some of the brighter colors I'm finding in glosses that I'm not a big fan of. I like a gloss, but I don't want it so big, bright, that it can just like knock your eyes out into next week. And like I said, some of these formulas I found I'm not a big fan of. So some of these may just get decluttered out, but until I get down to 3, I have no business buying anymore, and that's going to take me some time. I've gotten 2 I've panned recently because I've actually focused on them and using them every day at work. I'm putting them on a couple times because they go off. So instead of just putting it on in the morning, I've been putting it on after break and lunches, so it's getting like used 4 times a day and not once, making a big difference. So that's the second item. The third one is face washes. I don't need to be buying anything else to wash my face with until I get through what I have. I have Dove sensitive skin soap, which I use, and I will never be getting rid of that. And I do have a back stock of that because I buy them at Costco. You get like 24 for a really good price, and they last me like a year or two. So that's not going to go away anytime soon. So I'm not going to really count that too much, but it is one that I use. The other one I got is Pond's. I got in a Pinch Me box. Not a big fan of the Pinch Me box idea. You never really get free stuff after the first time. I mean, trying to get something free, oh, you don't qualify. I have pets, I still don't qualify. It's just a little frustrating because you give your honest review, they say that's all they are. Initially, they do give you free stuff, and I'm going to give them that. But I've been doing it now 4 months, and I still don't qualify for anything? Doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, and if it's geared more towards people with kids and stuff, you need to say that in your disclosure, or, you know. And then they're talking about they have free teas. I can give you a review on a tea, but I haven't gotten any idea, anything. So it feels like it's a big scam at this point to me, so I'm not a big fan of PinchMe.com. But the Pond's I really liked in the beginning, but I found after continuous use, it does dry my skin out, so I can't use it every day. Once this is gone, I might try the sensitive skin version, but when I went looking for it, I didn't find it. Somebody said they'd used to buy it at Walmart, and it wasn't there anymore, so I'll have to check around. But if I can't find a sensitive skin with maybe no alcohol in it, which I think is what's drying my skin out, I probably won't be buying it again. Okay, I also have Pacifica. I have the Sea Cleanser. It's a face wash. I have the Kotoda, which is the sensitive skin version. The first one was too rough on the skin. The sensitive skin one is still too rough for my skin. So I've been using them as body wash. Get some use out of them, right? And then the next one I used is the Bright Rice Skin Illuminating one. Once a week, maybe, I've been using this because anything more than that, it's too rough on my skin. I'm just trying to use it up. I even tried using it on my feet. It works really good on my feet. And it smells gorgeous. It has lemongrass in it. And I love how my skin feels. If it didn't have the rough grit in it, I'd definitely be using it more often. But because the grit in it is so rough, it almost feels like it's cutting my skin, and I don't like that. I need to get off the dead skin, not cut into the fresh skin. So that's it. And then I have the Ananu Natural Fruit Sound Science. I have the clarifying. I have the brightening. I have the age defying. I have the take the day off Walmart Equate dupe of the Clinique one. I used all my Clinique one up, so that was gone. I didn't have to worry about that. Like I said, I have way too many face washes right now. So this is the same line as the Buxom. Until I get down to where I only have like 2 of them, I need not to be buying any of them. So either using them on my face, hands, feet, whatever. I just need to use them up before I buy anymore. So that's it for my tag. I really only put 3 categories. Like I said, the Buxoms, or glosses, I should say, just say glosses, I'll start buying again after I get my collection down to 3. I may declutter a couple of them because I'm starting to realize some of the colors just will not work on me. That sheen of color is not really flattering on me. So it just depends on how the gloss is formulated. And some of them break up on me, so it's like, this one may be going on a declutter. I have a bin over here I'm putting stuff in that I'm decluttering out of. I'm like, that's gone. What's the point of keeping it if I can't use it without pain, if it looks really horrible, or if it won't last when I need it to last? I mean, why buy makeup just to wear here at home? I want to use it when I go out and about. So that's it for the tag. You all have a very nice day. Take care, and deuces.